Hi, my name is Quang. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Birdly. And I'm going to tell you the story of how we went from a mobile application to a Slack bot that handles your expense reports. The story of how we use the lean methodology, not even knowing how that we were using it. And the story of how we went from one product to another one with more users in 3 weeks than what we had in a whole year. We're going to tell you the story of a pivot. A pivot is never easy, especially when you're a young founder working for a year on the same product. So we had to test the whole thing before doing this pivot. So Birdly is the story of 3 co-founders, 3 friends, and out of the best engineering schools, we had like childhood dreams. We wanted to build the next rocket to Mars and the electric plane. So we worked in big corporation, and we had this problem. We had the problem of expense reports, and like you have to gather all your receipts, to fill out your spreadsheets, and at the end of the month give it to the accountants. So we needed to find a solution, so let's build an app. There's an app for everything. There should be an app for expenses. So basically it was an app we built. You just take a picture of your receipt, then you fill out your spreadsheet at the end of the month, and you give it your expense report to the accountant. And we had like many plans. We wanted to build the next Dropbox integration, and mileage expenses, and digital expenses. Then we wanted to build many things, and we looked at our analytics. We looked at our metrics, and like, well, it was okay, like it neither skyrocketed, neither plummeted, but it was not the kind of startup we wanted to build. In fact, we had 2 main problems. The first one is that there is no employee adoption rate. Like employees don't want to install another app, to create another account, to remember another password. And it was really difficult for the CFO also to deploy this app to everyone in the company. Then we had this idea. So let's build on top of Slack. Slack, it is a wonderful tool we are using at Birdly since the early beta. Like we have like something like 35 integrations, 25 channels, and we love Slack. We are using Slack all day long. What if we could handle our expenses right into Slack? So we had this idea, and we wanted to test it. So there was this startup named Drivey. In fact, they're 65%, 25% doing expenses, and they were looking for a solution. So we called them, hey, we have a super bot with superpowers. He can handle many things, and you just need to invite the bot, and he will handle your expenses. And we became our product. In fact, we pretended to be a bot, answering like a robot, and handling all the expenses manually. We did it with 40 teams, 40 different teams. We're doing all expenses, but all super bot with super artificial intelligence and those kind of things. You've been acquired by Google, by Facebook. You are really wonderful guys. And what we tested here is that we solved our 2 problems. The first one is that employees really like the bots because it fits into tools they are already using all day long. Just talk to the bot, upload your receipt, get the spreadsheet. It's that simple. And it solved the CFO problem because, in fact, just in 45 seconds, he can invite the bot, and there is no app to deploy, no account to create, and no training because the bot is already talking to employees, and employees can ask questions and get answered by the bots. So what's next? In fact, it was part of a bigger problem. People have too many SaaS tools. So what we are going to do now is not to nail that vertical of expenses ourselves, but what we are going to build now is an integration with existing solutions like Concur or Expensify. We are going to build that layer that connects messaging apps to existing tools in many different verticals, and we're going to nail the expense vertical first. So basically there were 3 steps. First one, we built the mobile application, then we pivoted to the Slack bot, but we figured out that this was part of a bigger problem. That's why we want to nail this for many verticals now. Thank you very much.